Alright. Hopefully everything works. I think it is. Cheerio, everybody. Good morning. I'm doing another quick little drawing sesh this morning. 30 minutes, morning hour with Pierce. Morning minute, I guess you could call it. So yeah, we'll go till 7:21 PST. I have no idea what I'm drawing at. I have kind of an idea of what I'm drawing. I think I might go for maybe like a character or something. Where did I put my drawing glove? So we'll see what we can get done in this short time period. Alright. Let's do this. Is there enough light on my face? I might just tilt that up. I got kind of a funky hair day going, so I just slicked my hair back. Let's see. They're gonna be the same plane. I've been trying to be more consistent lately, so that's why I cut down the time on this. Because I figured it's going to be a lot easier to be consistent if I just go in for 30 minutes instead of streaming for like 6 hours. Cat. Alright, I'll draw this dude holding a cat. This dude's going to be holding the cat. My man. Sorry, I'm a little slow to see stuff. Yeah, time zones are crazy. I'm going to be going to Europe in the next 2 weeks, and I am a little scared of jet lag. You gotta get that cheekbones. There we go. Oh my gosh, Pierce. Get the ear right. I feel like the hardest thing for me is getting the face shape right. That is consistently like the hardest part for me. I'm going to Florence. I went to Florence last year and it was beautiful, and now I am going to a wedding over there this year, so I get to go again. And I think Florence might be my favorite city in Europe that I've been to. More so than Paris. More so than Rome. I've not been to very many places, granted, but I think I stopped in Iceland on my way over to visit family in England. And like that was pretty magical. Iceland. Iceland is crazy. Maybe they're like kneeling down. So they're like looking over. If they're looking over, they're gonna get a line. I'm just gonna draw their neck first. We'll see where this goes. I have no idea what I'm drawing yet. I kind of just want to draw and figure that out though. Hmm. Let's flip this thing. It's looking a little bit off. Oh yeah, that is super off. I knew it. Eyes are too far apart. Not on the same plane. This one's far too large. This is the beauty of digital, right? You can do anything. You can move stuff around. You can adjust if something is off. Like, it's very forgiving, unlike paint. I've been painting a lot the past few weeks, and that stuff is not forgiving at all. Hmm. Cats have like a big ear. But I need a smaller eyeball. Dude, I have no idea I don't remember how to draw a cat eye. There we go. They usually got like a little fur pouch. Maybe like a little twig. What do cats find? I'll just give it a feather. Oh my gosh, hello Marvin. Marvin D. Martian. What is up? Now we're at the difficult part. Gosh, this is where like I would need reference usually. Let's see if we can just make it work. The cap. And then yeah, alright. We're getting somewhere. Shoes don't oh boy. The shoe is malforming around the ankle a little bit. Also, you might notice I'm wearing my shirts. You can't really see them, but maybe I should tilt this down so you can see. But yeah, those are available online now. They're kind of pricey because I ended up going for kind of more expensive shirts. And my margins are much slimmer. So that's why they're $35 instead of $25. But they're embroidered, which is the cool part. Because I've made shirts in the past, and what ends up happening is they wash off, like the designs will wash off. And that has always bothered me because, like, you pay for a shirt with a design, usually for the design. If you want a plain shirt, you'll get a plain shirt. Yeah. I don't know if their arms need to be going out that far. Honestly, could just do something like this. And then we'll fix this. I could redraw it, but that's not what I'm here to do today. Sort of. The March day drawing stuff was more of me getting into the habit of drawing every day, and now this is me keeping that habit. Of course, I've been painting with those like little plein air sketches. That's the new challenge of the day, is painting outside every day. This is just me realizing that I really wanted to stream, but then I don't stream because I get stressed out about streaming. And so then I just don't stream at all. So this is me taking that habit of drawing every day and now like saying, all right, well, why don't you just stream for 30 minutes? Which I've been going for 11 minutes? Yeah, 11 minutes. So this is a quick 11-minute sketch, which I should usually probably stop erasing for. I'm erasing too much. Granted, the shoulders need to go out. Heck yeah, I love embroidered shirts. They can get a little heavy, but dude's looking like a robot, brother. Okay, you know what? Let's focus on the arms a little bit later. Let's procrastinate the arms for now. Let's get some garden in there. Get some color, pop a color. Let's do that color. Maybe a little darker. I don't know. Like I said, warm up, right? Usually a good drawing will take me about an hour or two, not 30 minutes, so this is definitely challenging. But that's good. That's how you get better. Challenge is key. Challenge can be very uncomfortable because like it's obviously operating outside of a comfort zone, but it is very important to becoming better at art. Because if you never challenge yourself, there's going to be such a wide array of things that you will never learn how to do. Like learning how to paint is difficult. But that's what makes art is the process of effort, which is why I think AI art is a little bit incomplete, because the only part of art that it really embraces is the consumption of art, which is only one aspect. And if the consumption has no depth to it, like the thought that artists could bring to their process, like immediately I think of old Renaissance paintings, like that one of the artist who is painting a picture of himself painting the daughter of a queen, but the daughter is not the main subject. The main subject is the mirror in the background, which is showing the king and the queen looking onward at the daughter. I don't remember exactly what painting that one is, but like if you look at the details, he's like trying to say something much more deeper about the whole royalty system or something. I don't remember. Yo, what's up, Shreva? Good to see you. And Plastic B8, I think that's your name. Real facts, so true. I should keep talking because it's working. It's making me draw better. That's the thumb. All right. There we go. I'm gonna do like kind of puffy sleeves. Yeah. Which, subverting expectations in art is such a powerful thing because that does take much deeper thought, because you have to work up to understanding the expectations that come within a specific medium and subject, which obviously takes a lot of hard work and mastery. And then subverting expectations takes even more because it takes a certain level of creativity. The first thing that really comes to mind is like a video game in a specific genre that then is able to add to that genre or something. I don't know. This is also not working. I'm feeling kind of like a rusty artist today. I'm just kind of drawing without any reference too, so that's also probably why I'm struggling a little bit. Submissions? What is the hardest paint/art you did so far? The hardest art/painting was probably that floating tower that I did. I did that like 3 years ago, and I still think it's one of my best environment pieces because I literally worked on it for like almost a month straight, like every day for a month. Which I don't think I've ever worked on a piece that long. Or the other piece would be the picture I did of my fiance back in college. I like painted her in gouache. And I spent 3 days on that, but it was like 3 days working 10, 12-hour days on it. He does kind of look like he's about to play baseball. And to answer Treva, what I'm doing nowadays is pretty much the same, but really trying to be just more consistent. I've not been as disciplined as I would like to be, which has had, like, obviously cascade impact on me being consistent with showing up to stream. And yeah, it's hard though, because like I'm working part-time now and there's a lot of pressure to be successful, but that's hard right now in the arts community. Like, it's a salary is nice because it's essentially a consistent income, but unless if you are very well established and like a god tier artist, which I am not a god tier artist. I'm working there. I'm working to become one. But as you can see, I can barely draw a hand without reference. Like, that's kind of just a part of the learning process, right? But it's hard out there. There's not enough entry-level jobs, associate-level jobs, and unless if you've already been in the industry for 10, 15 years, it's definitely a battle. You have to somewhat be an entrepreneur to succeed in art nowadays, I think. If you're going in blind, like if you're going in without any previous experience. Oh, you left it alone at day 3? No. Why? You should pick it back up. You should do plain April. It's only April the 10th, I think. You could totally do plain April still. One thing that I found has really helped me, and I just found this out last week about myself. I can feel all the emotions I want, like sad, stressed, not interested in making art. But that doesn't necessarily need to stop me from doing the action of making art. Awesome. Oh, oops. Like, getting out of bed, I think, is the perfect example. If you set an alarm and you didn't get enough sleep, which you should get enough sleep, you should absolutely try to get enough sleep. But let's say you just did not get enough sleep. It's so hard to get out of bed some days. And sometimes you just want to stay in bed. And like sometimes you have to get up and that's very helpful in getting up. But I would say the bigger thing that's helpful is saying like, "Damn, I'm tired," and then just getting up anyway because like your actions don't need to be fully dictated by emotions. June or July. Good. Yo, thank you, Panda, Moni, Umper, Panda. It's like pandemonium almost. It's a good name. Bro, make sure to sleep. Pandemonium. Good. I got it. Good. Good. Well, you should definitely sleep. Sleep is so important. If you don't know why you should sleep, there's a book literally called Why We Sleep. Changed my entire opinion on sleep. I used to be, oh, I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the weak. And then I read that book and I was like, what am I doing? And then I started sleeping 7 to 8 hours every night. Or at least I try to. Oh my gosh, yeah. I have never actually completed an Inktober. I will try to this year though. I'm getting much better at drawing every day. I'll see if I can keep it going until October. Oh my gosh, your track record of sleep? I don't know, do I? "45 minutes sleep? Bro, that's actually crazy. Please read that book. I kid you not, it will change your life. I have a coworker who does not sleep, and poor guy's tired all the time. That's just how it be. And then my sensei from karate, that man did investing, like venture capital investing in Japan for 30 years. And he worked like 15-hour days and was so stressed out that he had insomnia and he only slept like 3 to 4 hours every night for 30 years. I don't know how he did it. Oh yeah, I'm finding that it's just easier to do it like right after I finish working out because then it's like it gives me the rest of the day to just lock in and do the things I need to do. Whereas before, like I would be thinking about streaming and I would put off actually working on stuff. Because like streaming is a good time to make art, but I feel like I don't get into the same flow state because I'm like reading comments, talking, interacting, making it more of an engaging experience for you all as well versus just being like really quiet and just staring at my screen really intensely. Also, for those on YouTube and Twitch, I have it going on Instagram as well, which is why I am talking to the ether. They can see your comments, but you can't see theirs because Streamlabs, my program I'm using for this, does not seem capable of making both chats work with one another. That's going good. The face itself is a little bit rough around the edges. Oh my gosh, you just reminded me. I literally have coffee right here. I forgot about. It's a decaf, but I used to drink caffeinated coffee, and that stuff made me like a wasp. It made me so hyper energized, but I got addicted to it way too much. I was drinking like 3 cups of coffee a day, which is not good, obviously. You don't want to be drinking 3 cups of coffee per day to feel normal. But I've surprisingly found that the placebo effect of just drinking decaf is enough for me to like still get some of the benefits of coffee. Do you know about Stylescapes? I don't. I'll look it up after though. That sounds kind of cool. What is Stylescapes? If you don't mind me asking. If you want to just tell me straight up. If it's a very long answer, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. Or if you just don't want to, you don't have to. Is that where you like make a 3x3 grid? There's a decaf. It's decaf coffee. I live in Seattle. I can't not drink coffee. Half of the social scene in Seattle is going to get coffee with your friends and coworkers. Like that's literally what I do when I want to hang out with friends. Is we go to a coffee shop. Granted, you could get hot chocolate, but have you ever smelled like fresh roasted beans? Like, oh, it's so good. An advanced mood board. I'm gonna write it down in this upper corner so I don't forget. Stylescape. Stylescape. I feel like their head is still too big. Oh my gosh. My 5 year ago repaints. I really should repaint some of my stuff from 5 years ago. Cause that's 2020. That's when I first started college. That was an interesting time for me artistically for sure. I think I have surprisingly like starting freshman year is when I started to get my interests locked down, my style locked in. So a lot of the stuff I was drawing back then, I'm still drawing today, like wolves and crows and inked characters. It's just overall like a better, like advanced tiredness. Even if it's decaf? I mean, I guess more so if it's decaf. I'm surprised you get so little sleep and don't drink coffee. Oh, so it is like, maybe I should do Stylescape. Could be helpful for my actual job. Right now in my job, I'm not supposed to say specifics, but I can say general. We're making like a style guide for the whole game. And I have like a 200-page PDF with concept art and color swatches, like everything you would need. And I can't share it because it's NDA, but like, dude, that thing is probably my magnum opus of art direction right now. It's probably my best thing I've ever made. I have so much concept art I cannot show. That is so good. Like, I can share one bit. I can share one bit. If you go to the studio I work for now, part-time. But this first piece here, I don't know if you can see it. This one, yeah. This is one of my favorite pieces that I've done. It's beautiful. I did this in like 2 days too. But I can't share this anywhere because it's technically not mine. This is owned by Skypunk. But I did draw this. I drew that. I actually have a better version because if you look, I actually forgot to paint some spots. So I went in and fixed that, but that's not the updated version. Yep. Yeah, I have friends in the industry who are like that. They just like show me their work, and I'm like, bro, you have an NDA. What are you doing? And they're like, I don't care. Thank you. I appreciate it, Panamunu. That's why I'm like painting this, and I'm like, damn, I don't know if this is my best work, but that was all painted except for the clouds. I photo bashed the clouds because clouds are very hard. The timer has gone off. There are a lot of you here. I will keep going for a little bit. Um, I will probably be streaming every single day at this time now, just to make it a habit. I wake up, make a smoothie, stretch, work out, eat second breakfast post-workout, and then I stream, and then I get to work. Which today I'm supposed to make a video, and we'll see if I can get it done. How's that look? Image, your image horizontally. Not bad. Not horrible. I feel like the cat could be looking more like at the person. There we go. Yeah. I drink like a smoothie an hour ago or 2 hours ago almost. So it's not like I'm drinking the decaf directly after. I do. I promise I do. I do care about my stomach. Let's get some stones in there. Maybe like a pile of feathers. And then in the distance, to complete the story, we're gonna do this. I also love doodling clouds. It's just like for concept art specifically, it's so not important because unless if you're trying to help technical artists come up with a new system for atmosphere, it's like you don't need to spend extra time doing art for something that already has essentially like a solution. I don't know if I said that well. Is this looking like a bird? This is a feather. It doesn't really look like one though, does it? This is perfect. Look at him. The bird is pissed. Wait, we gotta give him like a no feather head. No feathers on his head. A ferocious beast and its prey. Ah, draw a circle, Pierce. It's kind of cold here. It's April. Seattle's rainy. It's sunny today though, which is nice. Alright, let's add a bit of storytelling to this. Bro, stop trying to eat Joe the Crow. Or Joe the Sparrow. Let's make him a little angrier. Complete. Bro, stop trying to eat Joe the Sparrow. It's 35 here. That's still kind of warm. I think that's it for this fine morning. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow. As always, if you want to know what I'm doing, I have a mailing list. ekpap.com. It's literally a button. And if you want to support me, you can buy my shirts. Same place, ekpap.com. Shop. I also have a quest journal. I'll show you this before I go. I'm like making this stuff and nobody's bloody even looking at it, so like I realize, damn, I actually have to talk about it, even though I am not one to market stuff because it feels kind of weird asking for money. But I am actually very happy with this thing. I made this quest journal. I made this a really long time ago, and it's actually like pretty cool. You can like fill out goals and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow. Hope you liked it. Have a good day. Peace.